Hi everybody, it's Tamara Hawk. I wanted to do a video today about psychic protection and whether we really need it or we don't need it. Okay, so I'm going to start with a story. So when I was a little kid, okay, I was born this way. I was very high vibe, very heart centered, loving, caring, just sweet little girl, I'm sure. Maybe my mom would differ, I don't know. Anyway, um, and I could connect with things always, okay? And I never knew about psychic protection. I never felt like it never occurred to me psychic protection. What do we need protection from, right? I was quite connected to source as most of my childhood, okay? Well, in my 20s, maybe late teens, I don't know when it was to be honest with you, but when I started to learn more about people like me and talk to maybe a mentor or something, okay? So I was learning, right? And I learned that we needed to protect ourselves, right? It's like, well, be careful. There's nasty things out there. You need to protect yourself. So I went from consist fairly consistently, okay? I'm not saying I was perfect and I didn't have my teen angst and stuff like that. Of course I did, right? Human experience and all. But I went from heart centered, kind of high vibrational connecting to source and psychicness, okay, to being a little bit fearful of this connection I had because people told me you need protection when you're doing this work. There's bad things out there, right? Well, I had never experienced any bad things, but sometimes as an empath, I actually took on other people's energy, and um, you know, somebody around me would be sad and I would be sad, or they'd have a headache and I'd have a headache, right? Um, but aside from that, I wasn't aware of needing protection, right? And um, so some guru, teacher, mentor, whatever it was, put it in my head that I needed protection. Okay. So now I started when I was doing connections thinking that there's bad stuff out there and I need protection. So for 20, 25 years, I always protected my energy, and it would be like, I need my psychic protection. Okay. You know what that did? That created a whole, because it was fear based. I was afraid. I needed protection, right? So, because what that did is it caused me to need protection because because my vibration changed, lowered, fear based, more things that I needed protection from could get near me. Okay. So in my 40s or so, I finally figured out what the hell. Stop walking around thinking I need protection. Okay. And I changed my protect me mantra, okay, asking my peeps to protect me. I changed it from that to I am protected. All right. So if you're doing this work, say it. I am protected. Okay. Don't do this kind of work based in fear. It's not helpful. There's a lot of readers out there that are all fear-based and stuff, and then you go and you have your reading and then you're scared shitless after, right? Like, that's not the way it needs to be done. We don't need to be afraid of everything, okay? So um, the only time you're going to need protection is if your vibration is too low and you're not in your heart space, okay? So if you a lot of people have said, how do I do psychic protection? Okay. Step one, raise your vibration. You need to have a high vibe. Dark things, negative things cannot see you if you're way up here in your vibration. They can't even see you. Okay? Like they're not going to be attracted to your light because they can't even see it. You're too high vibing. Okay? When we go back to source, source itself is love, right? God is love, source is love. That's all love. If you are connected there to source and that love, that's what it is, right? It's when we get fearful and lower our vibration too low, then everything can see us and it could get a little nasty, right? So, yeah, go to your heart center. Feel from your heart, raise your vibration, and you are protected. And then you can raise your vibe and then start saying, I am protected. Stop telling yourself that I need protection. Okay. Um, just a little caveat for the end. If you're vibing quite low, then you ask source. Say, beloved, I am presence. Surround me and protect me from every outer vibration. Okay. Um, we're not all vibing way the heck up here 100% of the time. So, beloved, I am presence. Surround me and protect me from every outer vibration. Okay. That's what you need when you are vibing a little low and might be attracting things that you don't really want. Okay. Your beloved I am presence is your connection to your higher self. Your higher self is still with source. Okay. Um, so it's all a part of that love energy. All right. I really hope you found this helpful. I bet you there's probably a lot of you that are going to say, oh my God, I wish I had known this a decade ago. And I'm sorry I didn't share it 15 years ago when I figured it out. Okay. Anyway, if I can help, I'll put a link to my readings page below. Till then, much love.